Hi, I thought I'd share a little bit more about how we work here at The Important Work. You know, there are a lot of coaches out there that will take your money and put you through a cookie cutter program. They've spent a few hours getting franchised or, receiving a particular coaching methodology. And then, they do that over and over. And I'm not saying that there's not some value there, but what you really need if you're looking to make a really big transformation in your life is someone who's really got the education experience and training to really help you with human development processes. These are sometimes lengthy processes, and you need really reliable, proven support to achieve rapid results. And you really want someone who's super committed to your success. And I really value the ability I have to support people, hand in hand as they move through challenges in their life. And I'm able to do that with a degree of tenacity and compassion that's a really interesting blend, and that I am happy to lean into whatever comes up for the person that I'm working with and really give it my all. In fact, I'm so certain of what you and I can achieve together that I will actually give you your money back if you put all the effort into my programs that I request. And that includes doing your life work, submitting your homeworks, showing up for all your calls, doing your meditations. There's a whole set of materials that I use that I guarantee results. We will sit down and look at what you're trying to achieve and then put together a plan for you. And if you follow the plan I've prescribed, I will give you your money back if it does not lead to the achievement you were hoping for. So, just wanted to share that with you. I thought I'd also share a few results that have been achieved just since January of this year with a couple dozen clients I've been working with. I have a client that I helped tap into some of her deepest longings. She had shown up to me earlier in December without a clue what she wanted to do, but felt that she had a business idea in her. And it was really interesting. A week later, she came and joined me for a strategy session. I do these complimentary sessions after people come to a vision workshop. And between the vision workshop and her strategy session, she began to bubble an idea. And we further articulated it, what I call calibrated her vision. And by Christmas Day, I think that was 2 weeks later, an entire vision popped out in the morning when she woke up. And that is the kind of thing that happens. And it's not that it's woo woo magic, it's that people really begin to put an intentionality around a vision for themselves. And then I can help you to put baby steps in place, help you be able to make really positive and affirmative, very powerful decision making, rapid decision making that's really based in your own intuition. So, this is there's a science. I call it a science to intentionality. And there is an applied mindfulness at the basis of the work I'm doing that really can influence success. I also had another client that had arrived really despondent and at a loss for finding creativity and passion as an artist. He had lost a couple of positions since the pandemic, really through no fault of his own, but the organizations were downsizing and are really contracting industry. And he was really able in just a few months to really get his dream for his work and his art and his creativity back together, update his resume and portfolio in line with his vision, right? A real life and career that he would love. And he's gotten fired up about his job search, but he's really now doing it from a hunt from a job he would love. And he's also been able to put some things in place that give him much more time and money freedom as he creates some passive income opportunities. Then I also helped a startup CEO that really had come to me with a deep fear of failure. She was really struggling about taking some next business steps and had realized that she was really stuck in her, literally making some decisions to expand her business and what we call DEFCON 1. She was really on the edge of a huge next step, and she really struggled to do the things she needed to do and realized there was some real paralysis in her that was coming from some paradigms, some ways she was looking at the world and related to some of her past experiences. I also have worked with a woman who just went through a really bitterly painful divorce that, led to an ensuing depression. And, we were able to really help her to look at the paradigms and the feelings of victimization that she was bringing out of the divorce, and helped her to really shift into a much stronger sense of empowerment. And then finally, I have so many stories, but another person I've been working with, she's had a dream to build a farm, and she's been able to really evolve out of her, or kind of her regular day job she's been in for decades, and begin to put the baby steps in place to really articulate a vision for herself. And just last week, and she sent me some pictures, and she was at a farmer's market selling some of her goods that have come from her farm. It was such a full spectrum moment to see her so in love with her life and really stepping into this dream of, being more grounded. And I've got lots of stories. I could go on, but this is the work we do. I'll just share one more. I've worked with a woman who, was attempting to really make some transformative progress in her career, and came to find out that some challenges in her own family. Her father had an affair quite a while back, but it was really locking up the whole family. And she was able to uh, really unlock some of her own blocked energy by designing a conversation she needed to have with him, and working with her whole family to redesign a dream for how they would connect and engage in light of some of these challenges. So yes, I have the greatest job in the world. I am so blessed and honored to be able to work with people like this, that are struggling with challenges that we all have as humans, that really just need a sounding board and some, clear kinds of structures and strategies to move through some of the biggest challenges in life. I do work with people on forgiveness. We do work on really clearing out some of the internal dialogue and the channels that they might be experiencing, where people, continue to bring in some of the negativity that really keeps people locked into old ways of thinking. Yeah, so that's what we do. And I just really love doing this work. And I had a client describe to me just a few weeks ago, that she'd never felt more alive, more productive, more energized, and more on track in her life than she did at the end of our 12 weeks together. So these are the kinds of results that we can all have together. I'll share more about how we can work together in a different video. So I want to keep these short, but please be sure to click on a link to sign up for a vision workshop, or click on a link for a strategy session so we can spend some time together.